Hello, hello. Today we're diving into Disney's newest take on everyone's favourite wall crawler. Before we swing in, hit that like button if you're excited about this new Spider-Man series. And let me know in the comments which suit design is your favourite. You'll see why I'm asking soon. Remember how tired we all were of seeing Uncle Ben die? Well, this show had the guts to try something new. Peter's origin story now involves Doctor Strange, dimensional rifts and a symbiote creature. It's wild, it's fresh, and honestly, it works. Which Spider-Man origin do you prefer? Classic radioactive Spider, MCU's unstated origin, or this new mystical version? But first, let's address the elephant in the room, that animation style. It's deliberately retro, using 3D cell shading to mimic Steve Ditko's classic artwork. During the web-swinging sequences, pure poetry in motion. But I've got to be honest, some dialogue scenes feel stiffer than my back after a long editing session, but it is worth the trade-off. The show makes you believe that you are seeing a comic book animated, through both the editing choices and the animation style, and it is a delight to watch. Now let's talk about something amazing. Peter's suit journey. Episodes 3 to 5 give us what I'm calling the Great Suit Saga, and it's incredible. Norman Osborn, playing the Tony Stark role, but with way more red flags, decides Spider-Man needs a wardrobe update. Which new suit design is your favourite? The Prodigy suit from Episode 3, the Hornet design from Episode 4, the Dusk variant from Episode 4, or the Final Future Foundation-inspired look from Episode 5? Each suit tells a story about Peter's journey and Norman's increasing influence. That final black and white suit, blue accents, chef's kiss. It's not just a costume change, it's character development you can wear. Remember when Spider-Man shows just gave us the same 5 characters? Not anymore. This series is bringing diversity that actually reflects New York City. Nico Minoru, not just a Runaways cameo, but a crucial part of Peter's support system. Lonnie Lincoln, a complex character journey that explores systemic pressures and choices. Harry Osborn, reinvented as a social media influencer, adding contemporary relevance. What makes this work is how natural it feels. These aren't token additions. They're fully realized characters whose backgrounds inform their perspectives and choices. These characters actually feel like real people. Peter isn't just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's a procrastinating teenager who forgets to do his laundry and misses deadlines. You know, like an actual high school student. The standout character arc belongs to Lonnie Lincoln, also known as Tombstone. Usually relegated to generic tough guy villain number 3, here we see his full journey from concerned brother to criminal enforcer. It's tragic, it's compelling, and it makes you wish you could reach through the screen and stop him from going down this path. And let's talk about Harry Osborn as a social media influencer. On paper, it sounds like the most "how do you do, fellow kids" idea ever. In practice, it's a brilliant update that adds layers to both Harry and Peter's story. Dr. Octopus supplying tech to street criminals? Genius. It creates a connected underground ecosystem that makes sense of why Spider-Man keeps running into tech-powered bad guys. Hugh Dancy's voice performance as Doc Ock deserves special mention. He manages to make "I deserve recognition" sound both pathetic and threatening at the same time. The show also introduces Speed Demon and Tarantula in ways that feel organic to this world. They're not just villain of the week fodder, they're part of a larger story about power and responsibility. After 5 episodes, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is doing something special. It's not perfect. Your mileage may vary with the animation, and some plot threads feel rushed, but when it hits hard. The show takes risks while respecting what makes Spider-Man, Spider-Man. But here's where it gets really interesting. Norman Osborn as Peter's mentor. Yeah, you heard that right. Move over Tony Stark. There's a new, questionably motivated billionaire in town. Every scene between them crackles with tension because we know where this relationship typically leads. The writers are playing 4D chess with our expectations here. Is he genuinely trying to help, or is this leading to a Green Goblin origin we've never seen before? That dimensional rift in episode 1 is clearly setting up a new take on Venom. Seeing him in a school setting will be fun. And how is Harry's social media presence going to play into a larger story about public perception of heroes? The Civil War is coming after all. Drop your own theories in the comments below.